Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Percival, also known as Scuffed Gaming here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Road to B-Side. We're going to be continuing on our runs. We have unlocked Alt Path at this time, so we have a couple of choices that we have. We do not have the Lost unlocked, which means at one point we would have to do a run wherein we die with the missing poster. It's kind of unfortunate that that's, to my knowledge, the only real way to unlock the Lost at this time, so yeah, well, we're going to take a break from regular runs at this point. We're going to do greed. And I say, you know, let's start out strong. We do have a goal. The goal is to try to fill up the greed machine so that we can get the mantle for Lost, which is our primary objective. But also we do have another objective, which is to get access to the keeper. So let's get stuck in this. The whole point of greed mode is just to get enough money inside that greed machine. Tropicamide. It's fair. It's a fair starting item. We cannot check our curse room right now because we do not have the ability to do that. We want to, as our first order of business, really try to get out ahead HP wise. Judas is very risky here in greed. We could very feasibly die on our first run. Hopefully we won't. Hopefully we'll be able to just... Ooh, it's a little late for that, but we'll take it. Hopefully we'll be able to just overpower a lot of these mobs in this first basement floor. Supposedly, since the last patch, they toned down the mobs in the first floor basement. And right away, Jacob's Ladder seeming really good. Gives us a little bit of crowd control over our targets. Definitely one of the better tier effects you can get in this game. And let's just get started. As soon as we get Book of Belial, one more activation, we should be able to kill most of these basement mobs in one shot. Yep, we can, of course, do that now. I'm going to try to leave a charge up for the next floor because it's pretty important. I'm going to try to be very deliberate with our shots here. I may use Book one more time, just so we can make sure that we get to execute these enemies. I mean, Book of Belial is very phenomenal here in greed mode because you can essentially put out run-ending damage on the very first floor, and really every floor. Go ahead and clean this up. Move to the boss. The boss is going to be Green Champion Duke, way out of his league. Next boss is going to be Green Champion Gemini. This variant is separated. Shoutouts to the cool new skins and textures for some of these bosses. We will go ahead and do the Nightmare round against Quadruple Red Champion Regular Monster, Champion Regular, yeah, good. Quadruple Red Monstro. We're going to reject the deal. Let's go ahead and get an HP up. A key. We'll head on down. We'll be just nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. Now the question is, are we interested in buying a bomb and opening up one of these chests? Let's live a little crazy for a second. You know, maybe we'll get some money. Maybe we'll get 5 cents back. Unlikely. Bomb and a key, 10 cents worth of stuff. Shoot, tell you what. 2 bombs, okay. Hey, don't knock it. Don't knock it, folks. That's the real deal right here. That's the real deal. Okay. Let's get this chest here. Okay, 2 more keys. I think that should settle us key-wise. Take this soul heart. Car battery would be fantastic because basically that would double our Book of Belial activation, setting us up to just carry it all the way through to the end of the run. And then we could just start focusing on survivability, tier rate, and things like that. But let's just get started in this. You know, 8.7 is still pretty rad damage And now we have enough survivability. We're not necessarily scared that we're going to lose our lives in caves. That's the nice thing about playing Judas, ladies and gentlemen, is that you get the knockout power right away, and then all you have to do is manage your survivability and your tears rate. That's what can make characters like Judas so addicting to play. And I mean, look at us, we have 11.3, and it's only going to get, you know, even more sicko mode as soon as we get car battery. It's going to be truly a treat of a run. Imagining what we get from the angel deal. Act of Contrition. Boss going to be Bumbo. Fortunately not my favorite boss. You want to be able to bait out the side swing and then try to get around to like another swinging arm like this. I don't want to stay on top or on the bottom of Bumbo because that's the sweet spot. Angel Deal contains Immaculate Heart and Act of Contrition. It's a tough one. Immaculate Heart does give us an HP up. Taking red heart damage does not reduce the devil/angel deal chance. Allows angels to spawn even if you're taking a deal. Plus set 0.7 tears up. You know what? I think tears rate is really what we need. So I'm actually going to opt to take Act of Contrition here. Crack into the angel statue and do this fight. It's going to be Gabriel. You know him, you love him. He's a real nice guy, you know. Don't really have a neat strategy for Gabriel outside of manage the ads and try to push him into the fire. And just pay attention to the patterns. It can be difficult sometimes because he's got a little bit of the like lead you off kind of a focus on his movement patterns. Is all about just like he doesn't fly exactly towards you. He flies kind of in oblique angles around. Summons these little jerks, jerk faces, jerk nuggets. Now, hilariously, I think 9 out of 10 times I would have advised people to just take Immaculate Heart. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, you know, my pick was the right pick, because I'm not convinced it was the right pick. However, I think Act of Contrition is fine. Act of Contrition does give us a Tears Up, and it gives us an Eternal Heart. We got Car Battery. That's what we wanted from the floor, so that's what we got. Bomber Boy, fine. Welcome to the team. Magic 8 Ball, great. Hanged Man, yeah, whatever. Let's just bomb these skulls. Nice. We're not really in the business for any of these. So I'm going to roll this door. Mom's key. Restock boxes will always spawn in the treasure rooms. That's pretty, you know, that's a pretty good trinket actually. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and just bomb this machine here. Get the refunded bomb. Let's bomb these two. Try not to hit the restock machine. PhD is an interesting one. But I mean, a half off Mom's key is also just wow. So we're going to use Book of Belial and it will be a double activation now. So we're immediately at 10.13 on our activation. And now, because of Act of Contrition, if we see a devil deal we want, we don't have to feel bad about taking it. I don't remember if there's an upper limit to Book of Belial. We're going to find out on this floor if there is. We're going to use it one more time. It doesn't seem that there is. It just keeps going up and up and up. A scary item in greed mode. Yeah, this one's going to be over in no time. that champion stain or is that just regular stain? All the ads are dead, by the way. There he goes. Come on, man, you don't have an ad. There he goes, he's down. Now, unfortunately, we are fighting two enemies that have so much HP that it's very likely that they have boss armor. But even with that being said, right, like we're hitting pretty freaking hard. You know, this is not, ow. This is not supposed to be this fast. I think I will buy a lump of coal. Alright, let's go back to our shop and let's check it out. We'll buy this half-off item. We'll buy Roid Rage. We'll buy Skinny on Mushroom. Alright, I think we're good. I think that we are good. Skinny Odd Mushroom. Skinny Odd Mushroom is going to give us a pretty significant tears up. I believe it capped our tears rate actually. I don't actually know if this breaks the tears cap. It does not. We would not need this. We'll take Stigmata. We can use the damage now. It did reduce our damage by a pretty decent margin. Worth it! I'm just kidding. Honestly, I think that we could win this run with what we have. I feel like I am in a position now to just start stacking our items and just taking deals. So our tears rate is capped because of Skinny Odd Mushroom, and we have some pretty serious knockout power for greed. Not really that worried about losing to greed. Even if we went in with the HP that we've got right now, we would be okay. I'm confident that we would be okay. There's still one more red blorb in this room. Yep. When you get to a certain tears rate, it can feel an awful lot like you should just fire shots down range, and we have a lot of range, remember. Actually, a little bit of movement speed might be warranted. And we could use a little more damage. I mean, the Skinny Odd did take down our damage by a respectable amount. Yeah, we have to remember that when we fight Ultra Greed, we will probably be at like 10.0 damage without another upgrade. That's fine. Yeah, that's a good amount. But we could do better. Is this double Black Champion Mask of Infamy? Not okay, game. God, it makes you wish we had like homing or something. That's an idea. Having homing would be nice. Yeah, big outs for Sacred Heart. Yeah, and Mask of Infamy once again showing what's one of the most freaking annoying bosses in all of Binding. Like this is an exercise in futility on behalf of the game. Angel Deal contains the Book of Rev. We'll just use the Book of Rev for the HP. Kill this man. .3 the damage output. I'm making him look like an absolute joke. Uriel. We'll just go down. We'll just go down. A piece of advice that I can give to players that play greed mode is if you would re-roll the store, if you have a lot of extra money and like a couple more floors to go, just go down the next floor. You know, you could re-roll the next floor. I see, like, this is fine. You could take the damage up. Backstabber. Hey, Backstabber got buffed, so I mean, yeah. Eye drops. It's a pretty decent, pretty fair item. Yeah. Book of Belial gonna get activated. We got another damage up, pretty respectable. So Backstabber has been buffed, so now it deals its damage at an increased rate, according to the developers. As well as it has a sound effect associated with the effect. The actual backstabbing activation. Which is a really good buff, because what Backstabber's problem was that it took forever to go off. It's like, oh, come on, man, you know. I don't know if they increased the damage. I probably should have read the item, but I didn't. So sue me. Backstabber works on bosses now too, providing us some extra damage. It's pretty nice. I wonder if it scales with our damage. Dead. The Nightmare Roar is Pascal Scandal. Giving us another tears up, breaking the tears cap even further, just busting it wide open. Alright, let's just go down. This run will be over shortly. There's a bomb in the store, actually. No. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go down to the shop. You'll be safe under my control. One last chance for a good item. One more roll. One more roll. Ooh, tempting. Is this gonna get double activated? Okay. You know what? Let's buff you all the way. Boom! Let's play crazy, because we're at the end already. One activation. Potato Peeler made a Meat Boy for us. We're always happy to have a Meat Boy. God, we're powerful. I'll use it one more time. As long as we don't get hit, our tears rate is at 8.0. And we got it. Deserved. Alright. Boss fight is Daddy Longlegs and just some loser. Super Pins? The World Breaker? The World Breaker. Whoa! Alright. And the Nightmare Run is someone. Oh gosh. 1,000,000 of them. The Rosary is going to give us 3 soul hearts. What a bailout. Now we don't have to spend any more money. We really don't. And so I'm not going to. I'm just going to go down. We're going to play this bottom floor. And hopefully make a pretty decent deposit. 40 cents would be a decent deposit. Above average, definitely. Ultra Greed. Alright. A little more money for the bank, potentially. Let's go, bud. Meat Boy's gonna get in. We're just gonna hope that these enemies die to collateral damage once they activate. Meat Boy's literally just standing on him dealing constant damage, which is exactly what you want to see out of your familiars. Alright, well, that's fair. I'm not a big fan of these extra like ultra greed coins because they just kind of seem like they spawn wherever they want. They could spawn on top of you. You know, what are you supposed to do about that? You know, you can't dodge what you don't know is going to be there until it's too late. It just kind of comes down. Here come the greedlings. It's funny, it sounds like he's taking backstab damage, but I honestly have been paying attention to everybody else except for him. Can please die, please? Like, I'm dealing 11 points of damage per shot. There's a lot of HP on these extra coins. Ridiculous, Edmund. You're being ridiculous, bruh. Bruh. You're being ridiculous, bruh. Alright, my fellow gamers. This is going to be all wrapped up in like less than 20 minutes. My shadow has appeared in the basement. Let's try to make this deposit. Please don't jam. All right. Great. That's absolutely great. All right. Well, that's a Judas Greed run. We're going to be doing another one pretty soon on our road to B-side. At one point, I think if I could do these greed runs that quickly, I'll just do like 2 in one video probably in the future. So that we can expedite this sort of like formality, which is, you know, greed mode. If you get good at greed mode, it can often feel like you get a win. Just as easily as this. Just survive the basement. Forehead. So, ooh, excuse me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Catch you later, everybody.